the struggle continues. There are people right now that don't have jobs to go to. Families are being disrupted. People are going through so many different changes in their lives right now. But nevertheless, we must continue to carry on. The pain is real. The struggle is real. And so many people have given up on themselves. They have allowed things around them to put them in a position where they have no hope. But I'm here to let you know right now, you got to keep on holding on to hope and disconnect yourself from hopelessness.
I became very aware of what it's like not to have a home. You know, a home, man, is important. No matter how small it is, no matter how bare or meager, at the end of the day, you have the right to be able to say, I'm going home. And I don't care how funky of a day you had, man, if I could just get to my house, I don't care what it looked like. I don't care what the furniture looked like in there, but man, if I could just turn the key and shut the door and be in my house, that's just a moment of relief. I didn't have that. It was very, very difficult, man, but it put a determination in me too, because I was determined. I was determined to be something. And my dreams of being a TV personality was bigger than, you know, I was homeless, man. I mean, you know, you're in a position where you're going, I got nowhere to go except up. I might as well keep hustling. I was in comedy. I just wasn't making nothing. All the money I was making, I was sending back home to my wife and kids. That didn't last long. She got tired of that real fast.
Yeah, I think we're just living in uncertain times. We're living in chaos, as you just said it. We're living in times where we're constantly surprised by what's going to happen next, and it's a negative surprise sometimes. We've started to realize that the answer is not going to come from outside of us. We can't just keep waiting for suddenly the stock market to be perfectly aligned. We can't keep waiting for the political climate or the environment to be perfectly aligned. What we need to do is find, and more importantly, not just find, but create that peace and that calm within us.
Life is not always easy, and we have all experienced some sort of struggle at some point in our lives. Whether it be financial struggles, health problems, relationship issues, or simply feeling lost in life, we have all faced adversity in one way or another. But it is important to remember that struggles are a part of life and they make us stronger.
Imagine if you got what you want every time. No struggle, no hard work, no challenges, no hard work required. Some of you are saying that will be great. You would be weak. And then when something hard comes up in your life, you wouldn't know how to handle it because you have never gone through anything that strengthens you. You cannot grow without struggle. You cannot develop strength without resistance, without challenging yourself, without struggle. Pain is your friend. Maybe not in the moment, but for the evolution of your soul, for the long-term benefit of you as a stronger human being, pain is your friend.
You got to keep holding on to faith. Now, I speak about faith often because sometimes that's all you need. Yes, the struggle is real, but I'm here to let you know if you're struggling right now, you can go a little bit further. That struggle that you're dealing with right now, it's only going to build you up. Sure, you may feel like you're alone. Sure, you may feel torn down. But I assure you, you will get up again.
I didn't see my kids for almost 2 years. I ain't see her, nothing. So they just left, boarded up the house. So I said, okay, I ain't got nowhere to go. So next thing you know, I'm in the car. I lived there, but it taught me determination, man. I'm a really, really determined person. It also taught me that no matter what happens to you, it ain't over. What you did back there ain't got nothing to do with what God got for you. What you did back there was learn the lessons to get you to where you are at this particular moment right here. But what God got for you, do you know, man, that you can actually mess your life completely up? You can jack it all the way up and you can turn around and get it right.
There will come a time that things are going to get just a little bit better. But right now, we're all being tested. The circumstances that this world is going through right now, every individual is dealing with it at its own point in time. Somebody may be dealing with it a lot worse than you. Somebody is ready to end their life right now, but maybe you're not. Somebody just threw in the towel and said, I'm done with this. But I'm telling you right now, if you're still breathing at this moment, if you're still walking at this moment, if you have the ability to continue to move, keep moving. Look up. Keep that faith. Stay strong.
Many people feel like they don't know what their purpose is or where they belong. But it is important to remember that it's never too late to find your path. Take the time to explore your interests and passions, and don't be afraid to try new things. You may be surprised at what you discover. Struggles are a part of life, and they make us stronger. It is important to remember that these struggles are temporary and there is always hope. With hard work, determination, and a positive attitude, you can overcome any obstacle that comes your way.
Identify your gift and get busy with it. The thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort, that's your gift. Get busy at that. If it's drawing, if it's teaching, if it's sharing, if it's caregiving, that's how you become successful. Pull yourself together and quit tripping because you in the process. First of all, let me tell you this right here. Why are you tripping? I look back on my life at all that I've been through. So the stuff I'm currently going through, I have built up enough reservoir that living in the car taught me that this ain't it. So the things I'm going through now, I know this ain't it. So all I gotta do is sit tight. I ain't in a bad place. Now I ain't where I wanna be, but the spot I'm in is better than where I was.
You have a purpose in this world, and you will only find it if you keep going and keep growing. Your struggle is a part of your story. Your struggle made you the person you are today. Your struggle is your life. Your struggle is your gift. See, many people look at struggle like it's a bad thing. Your struggle will be the gift that the world falls in love with. Nobody wants to hear the story of the man that was given everything. People want to hear the stories of men and women that endured pain and turned their struggles into a gift. Do you want people just to feel sorry for you? Or you want people to look up to you? Do you want to be a legend? Because legends are born in the belly of struggle.
That we all go through this. We all go through this. This is something that is shared by all of us in a way. And that's kind of amazing. That's like a relief. I feel such a weight lifted off myself when I allow myself to accept that. I'm not crazy for thinking this way. A lot of us are going through this. When the day comes, or if the day comes, that I'm able to finally get it in my head that I am who I am how I am, I'll be able to accept that I'm doing the best I can, and that there's no such thing as being behind in life. That's just using a measuring stick that's wrong for you. It's a measuring stick that's based on the success of others, which is arbitrary. It doesn't mean, that has no meaning when translated into your life. And I think what I need is just reminders of that. I just need to not forget that. So easy to forget. I feel like I have to remind myself every day.